Moving on to Raw. Did you watch Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser?
A little bit, and just because I had a lot of editing and stuff to do, I didn't give it the attention it deserved. But the last time they wrestled on Raw, I really liked the match.
They're wonderful athletes. I didn't have time either. And for the same timing reason, there was another Wyatt's video, VHS, whatever, that So we got to go ahead.
Should they introduce as one of their characters their editor? Like, should it be all the different creatures and then like the guy who actually is gonna put together this faux VHS look?
Well, no, because nobody would believe that they actually have an editor and they're not doing this themselves on an old VHS machine. I did better work on VHS than this. Let's move on to Damian Priest and see what he has to say for himself. Because I think Priest is trying to do the promo now as a babyface, and the fans are now my new family. And Finn took the title from all of us, and I come from the streets. He was like the fetish Undertaker last year, and now he's a street guy. He's still trying to find it, and he was calling out Finn, and he was pissed. And then Finn comes out on the screen, or comes up on the screen, and do you think now Priest is like being overly please like me kind of thing? What's going on? What's clicking or not clicking for you?
I think too much talking is not clicking. I think he's not one of the guys that needs to talk too much. He's got a deep voice.
Yeah.
He could sound like a badass, and he gets over when he's just being a badass. But we've seen from the Judgment Day, and the only one it's really worked for, because it hasn't hurt her, as Rhea Ripley. But too much of the going from this, yo, let me talk to you. Like, no one wants to see the sensitive shit or any of that stuff from a top babyface. He needs to now be a bigger badass than he's ever been. Because he's a babyface on his own, although I guess him and Rhea still have a thing that they're doing together. But he really and they got rid of the purple. That's a good step. I know it sounds like a joke, but I'm serious. Getting rid of the purple, going to all black, makes him look like a little bit more of a badass. Less talking, more action.
Well, I guess that's the thing, is that now he's out there. Suddenly he's pleading his case as to why the people should like him because he's one of you and it's almost, you can tell he's trying, and you shouldn't have to tell he's trying. He gets so wordy and he's so polite and reasonable and level-headed about things, right? He's a very understanding Judgment Day clubhouse president or whatever he was.
But no one ever comes out there and acts like they have self-confidence.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. And then he spends all his time calling Finn out, then pleading his case and calling him out again. And then Finn pops up on a screen and says, "Hey, you brought it on yourself. You won the title and became the leader. Well, I waited to get even from last year or whatever the fuck." And it's like, there's Damian Priest with his dick in his hand in the ring. He screamed, "Come out here, you son of a bitch, come out here." And the guy's like, fuck you. You fight my fucking little stooge, JD, tonight. It's just, poor Damian Priest does not feel like Damian the Omen. Right? He's not menacing. He kind of just gets left standing at the altar a lot, or standing around. Anyway, tonight they're going to fight, him and JD Priest, that is. And by the way, and there's Carlito and Dominic and Liv and JD are all with Finn. So they've traded the only fucking guy over 6 feet tall in the whole group. Well, no, I take it back. Dominic is a tall young man.